Good morning, everyone. Today is the start of a new vlog. I'm trying to do better with vlogs. I'm better with vlogging, better with editing. I feel like as I keep doing this, as I continuously do vlogs, I will get better over time. Today I do have to go to Barnes & Noble because I had put a book on hold for myself that I really want to get and add to my book collection, pretty much because I read the first two in the series and I gotta read the third one that just came out. I'm not going to tell the title or whatever. You just gotta wait till I get the book. The Barnes & Noble that has it is all the way up north, so I'll be traveling up north. It'll take maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get there. And then I also want to stop at the hair store because I'm thinking about, it's probably not going to be today or this weekend, probably next week. I'm going to dye my hair, especially up here. Yeah, it's time. So that's also another thing that I plan on doing. I'm trying to think. I'm also reading, I'm reading a lot of things. Actually, I'm reading one of the books for Ice Planet Barbarian. It's the 12th book in the series. And then I'm about to read The Oath, that Adrian from Sister Harlem's Library, pretty much recommended to majority of us. A lot of us have already read it. So I'm like, and I got it. I had some credits on Audible. So I went ahead and just used one of my credits so that I can listen to the audio. So I'm really excited to get into that. Oh, here's Prince. Say hi, Prince. He's just chilling with me right now. He won't be going with me everywhere. But I try to take him out as much as I possibly can. But yeah, that is the goal and that is the plan for today. I had reading sprints last night. I'm not going to have any sprints tonight. I'm probably going to be helping out my husband with cleaning and stuff, possibly. We shall see. But yeah, that is my update for right now. I will pretty much update y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, so I am off to the bookstore. Let me put my garage down, do that. Perfect. Got some stuff done at the house, took care of the dog. He's not here with me right now. He has to be in his little crate. Only for a short while though. Only for a short while. But yeah, I'm off to the bookstore. Like I said, I have some a book that I have on hold because I have to have the third book in this series. And then I might get some manga as well. I don't know what it is, but I just been loving manga even more this year. I don't know what it is, like the stories, the storyline, everything. It's just, it intrigues me. I like don't know like what else to like how to describe it. Like, see, I'm even struggling with my words right now. But yeah, so I'm on my way to the bookstore, and then after that the hair store because I need to get some color for my hair because I'm gonna dye my hair. I keep debating if I want to do it this week, but it's probably gonna be a next week thing. To be honest with you, because I was like, right now I just don't feel like messing with my hair right now. I really don't. And then after the bookstore, the hair store, grab me a bite to eat, maybe some frozen custard, because yeah, with the cake cone. I'm thinking about grabbing something to eat and I'm thinking about dessert. That's crazy. That's terrible. That's so terrible, but I feel like I deserve it, like I earned it. But yeah, I read a little bit more of my book. I will give y'all more updates on that. I'm currently listening to the audio and then go from there. But yeah, stay tuned for more as I head my way to the bookstore. All right, y'all, I made it to the bookstore. I'm ready, and it's a beautiful day out. Like literally the past few days, it's been this rain and just gray weather, cloudy days. So it's a nice day. Blue skies. That's what I like to see. Now, as far as the weather for the summertime, I mean, it's pretty chill. It's not so hot outside. I like it this way. I like it how it's not too hot, because I'd rather be cold than hot. I don't know about how y'all feel. Summer is not really my favorite season. It's more like the fall, because it's not too hot and it's not too muggy and humid. So yeah. But anyways, let me go ahead and get in this bookstore, okay? Let me get in here. All right, y'all. I had to get honey lemon soda. I had to get the first 5 volumes. I know the 6th volume comes out sometime either in June or July, and it's going to become an anime. So I'm excited for that. I know some people aren't really happy with the graphics. Based on what I researched and what I've seen, a lot of people feel like since they did Fruit Baskets and they redid it so well, they would have learned to do a better job when it comes to how the characters look. But I'm excited to get into this. This sounds really good so far from what I've heard from people talking about it. So yeah, and it's a romance. I'm excited. I'm excited. What? So they have an amoebas for a sign of affection already? When was somebody gonna tell me about this? Look at that. Volumes 1, 2, and 3. I had no idea they were going to do amoebas already for this. What? Now I'm not gonna get it, but I'm just like, dang, they could have let girl know. But I just love a sign of affection. It's so good. And if you haven't watched the anime, I highly recommend that you do. All right, y'all know I had to do a little browsing before I got the stuff that I wanted. There is a book that I am interested in, but I might get it when I go to work. It's called A Time in Ministry or something like that. There's like a lot of time travel. It's like historical. There's fantasy. but it sounded really good from the synopsis that I read while I was waiting in line. And hold on, let me get myself in this car. Ooh, it's toasty. And I don't know, I think it'll be a fun read. So yeah, it's called, I think, A Time in Ministry. And you're going through space and time. There's some romance in it as well, and I'm like, that's a plus. It has to do like a civil servant, and then also a woman who is from Cambodia, I think. Don't get me lying. I think that's what it said from what I read shortly when I was in line. But yeah, so just in case y'all missed what I got, and then the book that I was bringing up but didn't tell y'all the title. So let me see. So I have volume 1 of Honey Lemon Soda. Here is volume 1, and then I have, hold on, trying to get this in order, volume 2. Then I have volume 3, which I like these covers. They're so cute. Then I have volume 4. And last but not least, I have volume 5. So I'm excited to read these. Like I said, there's something about manga that I love, and they're fast reads, but the stories are so intriguing. It piques my interest. It gets me wanting to read more and more manga. So I'm excited to get into that, especially since there's also going to be an anime for it. That too. So the book that I put on hold because I'm excited to read this. This is the 3rd book in the series. I loved the first book. I loved the second one. So yeah, I had to pick up the 3rd one for this one. And so the book is Anyeka and the Heroes of the Dawn. This is the 3rd book in the series. I'm not sure if it's the final book, but I love Anyeka. I love the friends she's made, knowing more information about her powers, about her father. I'm intrigued, and it has a lot and her power comes from her hair on top of that. So yeah, the 3rd book came out Tuesday, I believe. Today is Thursday, so it came out Tuesday. At the other store where I worked, we didn't have it, so I was like, okay, I gotta get this book ASAP to go with my first 2 books that I have in the series. But like, even synopsis, like, I'm excited. It says Anyeka is back with a new mission. Go with her fellow Dikembe task force to rescue a young Solari boy named Toby. Solari, children with superpowers, have always been native to Nigeria, but Anyeka and her friends have been alerted to one hidden in England. Despite a rocky rescue, thanks to Descent and Disharmony and Detibe, they successfully complete their mission, arriving safe and sound back at the Academy of the Sun with Toby in tow. Toby's identity and superpower remain a mystery until a breadcrumb trail leads Anyeka to the truth. But someone else has uncovered the secret, and unlike Anyeka, they don't have Toby's best interests at heart. Can our superhero save the day once again? And does Nchibe have what it takes to stay a united front? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be reading it this month. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm reading it. So there is that. But yeah, so that's pretty much my little book shopping moment, retail therapy, what have you. But yes. Now I need to be on my way to the hair store to get the color for my hair. I'm at least doing 3 colors again. I'm going to be more strategic on where I put the dye and stuff in my hair. Like, I feel like the lighter colors I'm putting mostly up here for sure. And then there's going to be some where I'm just going to have maybe 3 or 4 of one color. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, but I think it's going to look good at the end of the day. Either way, I'm ready to roll. And once I go to the hair store, then grab something to eat. Now, what do I want to eat? I don't know. The only thing that I'm thinking about is custard. Frozen custard or frozen yogurt. tempting. But anyways, I will keep y'all posted once I get where I need to go. And yeah, so stay tuned for more. Made it to the hair store, as you can see right like next to me. I hope they have the colors that I'm looking for. The brand I'm going for is Adore. It's vegan and cruelty free, so that's what I'm going to be using when I dye my hair. I feel like the last time I dyed it, which was last year around July or August, so I only going to be dyeing my hair once a year. I can't do more than that. And oh my gosh, my first gray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, is there any more? I don't see any more, but that's the only one I've seen. Wow. You know what? It's just wisdom. But yeah, I'm about to get in here. I hope they have my colors. Once again, the brand that I'm going to be sticking with is Adore because it's vegan and cruelty free. And yeah, so I'm going for three colors. I think one is like Cajun spice. I think it's numbers 55 and 56, and I think 104. So excuse me, it's 56, 58, then 104. Sorry, I like had to look at the pictures of like the bottles that I used last time, so I'm like, I don't want to get the wrong hair color. That would be all bad, right? So 56, 58, and 104 is going to be my colors for Adore. And I like this little this hair store. They pretty much got everything that you want. And you would think it looks small, but it's jammed packed in here, y'all. Like jammed. But yeah, it looks small, but wait till we get up in here. It's going to be completely different than what you would expect. All right, y'all, let's get in here. All right, y'all. I got my hair color. So I ended up getting like 4 bottles. I'll show y'all once I get in the car. Because I don't want my hair to be dark. Like I like this, but I'm not trying to have my hair look orange anymore. After a few washes and stuff, it does end up looking orange. Can't have that, right? But so course, I ended up getting myself another thing because my other one's like ripped in the middle, so I had to get another one. I like the elastic band. I don't like the tie ones for some reason. That like when I tie it, it doesn't work. So I like that it has the elastic, so it stays on there. And it's silk inside, so this is perfect. But for the hair color, so I got Cajun Spice 56, Cinnamon 58. Then I also, another cinnamon 58. So I got 2 of the cinnamon, and then 1 of the sienna brown. So 104. It's not too dark, so it still lightens up my hair. So I'm going to mix all these colors together and we'll see what happens. I might end up leaving out maybe the cinnamon for like touch-ups on the top, like the top of my hair. So that's the goal and the plan. And as y'all can see, I'm sweating because it's hot. I don't have the windows down. But yes, so that was a success. Now it's off to like get something to eat. I was thinking of custard, but then I was just like, what else could I get? Go to Culver's and get something. That might be the move. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want like a chicken sandwich. I don't want a burger. Literally, I just want a ice cream. And that's it. And then think about what. But yeah, if y'all don't know me, I'm more of a snacker. Like, just snacks are my thing. I know that's really bad, but I can't help it. Let me start this car because it's hot, y'all. It's freaking hot. I need some air flowing because I'm getting all red and whatnot. Ooh, that feels so much better. All right, so I'm going to decide what I'm gonna do as far as eating something, or I might snack on something. I'm not necessarily sure. I'm very indecisive right now. I need to figure my life out. But yeah. Probably the next update I give y'all is probably when I am home and relaxing, probably after I get the kids from school, to be 100 with y'all. But it's been fun. Like I said, more updates once I get home. So see y'all later. Actually, as I'm thinking about food, I think I'm gonna stop at the library and read a couple of picture books. So I want to read some picture books while I'm just waiting to pick up my kids from school. So what better way to be productive and go to my library? And I'm going to be going to the Reynoldsburg Library. They just reopened. It's this new building and everything. It's 2-level. I went in there for opening day and it's amazing. So I cannot wait to share with y'all the amazing things they've done with the library and all the upgrades and updates they put into it. It's just beautiful. I love the children's section. They did a fantastic job. They put a lot of thought and effort into building this library. I will say the other libraries in the inner city close to like downtown, I feel like they didn't put a lot of effort in it. And I feel like, if y'all know, y'all know. We know why they didn't put a lot of effort into it like they should have, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Go ahead. But it's just, I'm excited. I'm excited to share with y'all the library that they that just opened. I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So yeah, but I'm heading there now. I'm still debating on what to eat. So I might eat something and then head to the library to kill some time. So be right back. All right, y'all, headed to the library. The building is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? They did a fantastic job with this building. Like, I love it. I love it. All right, let's get in here. All right, y'all, so I ran out of time. I was reading those picture books and I got carried away, and now I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get the kids. So I was only at the lower level, which is the kids section, and then the second floor is pretty much where all the, the dog books are. So probably another day I'll hit up the second level and see what's up. But I'm on my way to get my kids. I read at least 5 picture books or so that was still good, and they were really good, and they were so cute. Those definitely will be books that I will add to my collection for my kids. I think they will enjoy it, but I definitely will be borrowing them on another day when I have more time, so that my daughter can read them and my son can read them to Kaden, and so on and so forth. But it's time to go get the children. Once I get my kids and head home, I'll give you more updates on my reading. So see y'all in a few. All right, y'all, I am home. I even once I got home and got the kids settled and made them dinner, I even did a video, so that will be posted sometime this week. But I also received some book mail, and this is from Penguin Random House. It says that this book will be released on June the 4th. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's in here. So let me open this. It's pretty much a little mini unboxing, I guess, as I open this package. Hopefully I can open it, because I'm sort of failing at the moment, but let me see. Almost. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay. Oh. Wow. I'm excited and intrigued. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is her next book that is coming out literally next month, and she just had a baby on top of that, so congratulations to her. So the book is Storm, Dawn of a Goddess by Tiffany D. Jackson. Look at this cover. I love it. I love it. I love Storm. I love her so much. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Of course, this is what it looks like. Let me take the dust jacket off. So let me read the synopsis. It says, few can weather the storm. As a thief on the streets of Cairo, Aurora Monroe is an expert at blending in, keeping her blue eyes low and her white hair beneath a scarf. Stealth is her specialty, especially since strange things happen when she loses control. Lately, Aurora has been losing control more often, setting off sudden rainstorms and mysterious winds, and attracting dangerous attention. When she is forced to run from an evil that steals people's souls, she has nowhere to turn but to herself. There is something inside her, calling her across Africa, and the hidden truth of her heritage is close enough to taste. Mysteries await Aurora's journey across the continent, including a growing affinity with animals and the enigmatic Prince T'Challa of Wakanda. Okay. But as Aurora nears the secrets of her past, her soul is in greater danger than ever. Can she outrun the shadows that chase her, or can she step into the spotlight and embrace the coming storm? God. The fact that it's about Storm, and then we get a glimpse of T'Challa of Wakanda. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh. And even on the back it says, before she was Storm of the X-Men, she was Aurora Monroe. Oh, man. I'm excited. Definitely, y'all gonna get a review from me next month once I read this. Mark my words. I promise you. Oh, man. So, yes, this is Tiffany D. Jackson's newest release that is coming out June 4th. So, definitely pre-order if you haven't pre-ordered it. Make sure check to see if you have requested from your library. Do what you got to do. But I can tell this is gonna be so freaking good, and I just love this cover. But there is that little mini unboxing. I plan on reading a little bit more. I'm trying to do some stuff around the house, but I mostly will probably be reading right before I go to bed. But Today has been an eventful day. Going to the library, getting stuff for my hair, also getting some manga that I've heard nothing but great things about, and now I'm just really excited and about the manga, and then now knowing that it's going to become an anime on top of that. It's amazing. But yeah, I will catch y'all next time, pretty much tomorrow, with an update, and we'll go from there. But yeah, good night. Good morning, everyone. It is a rainy freaking day. It says scattered thunderstorms for the whole day. So, yep, those beautiful days have definitely gone by because it's going to be raining for another couple of days again. But that is fine. Right now I'm at my local coffee shop. It's the first Filipino coffee shop in Ohio. I'm getting an iced ube latte, and it's so freaking good. I think if y'all seen it, it's been in my shorts. It's been on my TikTok. Like, these people, they're really nice. The service is great. It's such a vibe. I feel like I do plan on like making a trip out like back here with my girlfriends, who I consider my sisters, and we just have a good time, and we just sit, talk, and drink coffee or whatever, because we haven't seen each other for a minute because we've been so busy working, and our schedules is just crazy. So I don't know, this would be a nice little place to meet up. And like I said, the service is great, the people are freaking amazing. But yeah, I really I was thinking about getting a mug, and then time was not on my side. So I definitely want to come back probably sometime next week and go ahead and get one. But like I said, they're all handmade. They make them and they're really beautiful, and they put a lot of thought into their mugs. And I'm a mug person. If y'all did not know, I love mugs. Now, how many mugs do I have? I'm not telling y'all. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. But yeah. So I just left there. I also got myself pretty much some breakfast. So I got myself some bagels. So bagels and iced ube latte. So yep. And also regarding my my reading update. So I finished the 12th book in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. I'm now starting to read Recitative, which is by Toni Morrison, and we have the introduction by Zadie Smith. And I'm enjoying it, especially when it's talking about how race is a social construct created by, humans, the human race, and how, how race is defined is based off of like certain like foods people eat, yada yada yada. And Toni was pretty much saying like race does not exist. It was literally constructed to make certain people feel a certain way, to make them feel bad, and everything. So, and like I also did a short and a TikTok recently. The TikTok is already up. I still have to upload the short and make it available for people to see. But she really was she was an amazing person, and just rest in power. It's crazy how she passed away in 2019, which wasn't that long ago. She was just so intelligent, and I'm excited to read more of her work. But that is my update. I'm going to focus on driving because it's raining like cats and dogs out here. But pretty much the next time I give you updates, probably when I'm just getting home from work, and then I'll talk more about more updates because as I'm driving, I'm listening to Recitative. So yeah, so I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll catch you on a little bit. Bye. Also, if you didn't know what the iced ube latte looks like, it's this right here, and I have to tell you, it's so freaking good. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know, FYI. But okay, now I'm totally leaving so I can focus on driving. But if you are in Columbus, Ohio, anytime or whatever, for traveling, definitely stop by Coffee Paradise. It's so freaking good. It's awesome. I vouch for this place. I highly recommend it. But have a good day, everyone. I'll catch y'all literally when I get off from work. Hey everyone, I am finally home from work, and I'm still reading Recitative by Toni Morrison with the introduction by Zadie Smith. And this book makes you think about a lot of things about how, like, in the US, how they've, like, constructed so much stuff. And for us to, like, think, like, if you think about capitalism, it's still another form of slavery. But, you know, some people will think differently. But let's think, like, they're using other people to make other people richer, as the people that are doing the work are still struggling, are still living paycheck to paycheck, right? So it's just, it baffles my mind, you know, so much. And it's just like the US and the government, I've been telling people this, I will continue to tell people this, it needs to be restructured. Everything needs to be restructured. We still have monuments of presidents that were slave owners, especially in the Capitol building as well, mind you. We're still going off of documents who were slave owners, traffickers, and so on, that you know, the government is still standing 10 toes down on, and stuff like that. Like, a lot of stuff needs to be restructured. That's all I have to say. But I did want to read this. I had marked this, and I wanted to make sure that I brought this to everyone's attention. So again, it begins to say, this despite the fact that in America's zero-sum game of rationalized capitalism, this form of humanism has been abandoned as an apolitical quantity, toothless, an inanity to repeat, perhaps on Sesame Street, which says in parentheses, everybody, somebody, but considered too naive and insufficient a basis for radical change. And then it goes on to say, I have written a lot in this essay about prejudicial structures, but I've spoken vaguely of them, metaphorically, as a lot of people do these days. In an address to Howard University in 1995, Morrison got specific. She broke it down in her scientific way. It is a very useful summary to be cut out and kept for future reference, for if we hope to dismantle oppressive structures, it will surely help to examine how they are built. It says, let us be reminded that before there is a final solution, there must be a first solution, a second one, even a third. The move toward a final solution is not a jump. It takes one step, then another, something perhaps like this. Number 1, construct an internal enemy as both focus and diversion. 2, isolate and demonize that enemy by unleashing and protecting the utterance of overt and coded name calling and verbal abuse. Employ and homonym attacks as legitimate charges against that enemy. 3, enlist and create sources and distributors of information who are willing to reinforce the demonizing process because it is profitable, because it grants power, and because it works. 3, palisade all art forms, monitor, discredit, or expel those that challenge or destabilize processes of demonization and deification. 5, subvert and malign all representatives of and sympathizers with this constructed enemy. 6, solicit from among the enemy collaborators who agree with and can sanitize the dispossession process. 7, pathologize the enemy in scholarly and popular mediums. Recycle, for example, scientific racism and the myths of racial superiority in order to naturalize the pathology. 8, criminalize the enemy, then prepare budgets for and rationalize the building of holding arenas for the enemy, especially its males and absolutely its children. 9, reward mindlessness and apathy with monumentalized entertainments and with little pleasures, tiny seductions, a few minutes on television, a few lines in the press, a little pseudo success, the illusion of power and influence, a little fun, a little style, a little consequence. 10, maintain at all costs silence. And then it goes on to say, elements of this fascist playbook can be seen in the European encounter with Africa, between the West and the East, between the rich and the poor, between the Germans and the Jews, the Hutus and the Tutsis, the British and the Irish, the Serbs and the Croats. It is one of our continual human possibilities. Racism is a kind of fascism, perhaps the most pernicious and long-lasting, but it is still a man-made structure. The capacity for fascism of one kind or another is something else we all share. You might call it our most depressing collective identity. And in parentheses it says, and if we are currently engaged in trying to effect change, it could be worthwhile as an act of ethical spring cleaning. Let me turn the page. Checking through Tony's list and ensuring we are not employing any of the playbook of fascism in our own work. Fascism labors to create the category of the nobody, the scapegoat, the sufferer. Morrison, repudiated that category as it has applied to Black people over centuries, and in doing so strengthened the category of the somebody for all of us, whether Black or white or neither. Othering whoever has othered us in reverse is no liberation, as cathartic as it may feel. Liberation is liberation, the recognition of somebody in everybody. That's crazy. It makes you think about stuff. This book really makes you think. Like, even right here, I'll read this and then be done. It says, still, like most readers of recitative, I found it impossible not to hunger to know who the other was, Twyla or Roberta. And those are the main characters that are in this book. Oh, I urgently wanted to have it straightened out. Wanted to sympathize warmly in one short place, turn cold in the other, to feel for the somebody and dismiss the nobody. But this is precisely what Morrison deliberately and methodically, sorry, I'm having a hard time, speaking, will not allow me to do. It's worth asking ourselves why. Recitative reminds me that it is not essentially Black or white to be poor, oppressed, lesser than, exploited, ignored. The answer to what the hell happened to Maggie is not written in the stars or in the blood or in the genes or forever predetermined by history. Whatever was done to Maggie was done by people like Twyla and Roberta, people like you and me. So I'm excited to get into this. Like, even for the synopsis, this is a short story. It says Twyla and Roberta have known each other since they were 8 years old and spent 4 months together as roommates in the St. Bonaventure shelter. Inseparable at the time, they lose touch as they grow older, only to find each other later at a diner, then at a grocery store, and again at a protest, seemingly at opposite ends of every problem and in disagreement each time they meet. The two women still cannot deny the deep bond their shared experience has forged between them. Written in 1980 and anthologized in a number of collections, this is the first time Recitative is being published as a standalone hardcover. In the story, Twyla's and Roberta's races remains ambiguous. We know that one is white and one is Black, but which is which? And who was right about the race of the woman the girls tormented at the orphanage? Morrison herself described this story as an experiment in the removal of all racial codes from a narrative about two characters of different races for whom racial identity is crucial. Recitative is a remarkable look into what keeps us together and what keeps us apart, and about how perceptions are made tangible by reality. So yeah, I am almost done with this. I'm listening to the audio and obviously have this, so I'm hybrid reading it since I'm now home. And this book makes you think. Shout out to Ashley from the Bookish Realm, because I did not even know this existed really until she talked about it in one of her recent videos of all the books she's read so far this year. And I'm like, what? I did not know about this at all. So I'm glad she brought it, like she spoke about it when she was talking about the book she's read so far. And I'm really excited to read more of this and finish it and collect my thoughts. But yeah, that is my little update for now. I'll probably give more updates later on in the day, but I hope everyone's having a great day so far, and I'll catch y'all later in a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Man, I'm tired. So it is about to be 8:30 in the morning. I just realized that I have a nail appointment, and also I'm getting a pedicure today. It's about time that I get my feet done. Now don't touch me, I usually only get my feet done maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. That is about it. But I'm trying to be a little bit better to take care of my feet. But I always get my nails done, so yeah. but I have pretty much 10 minutes to get there, so it's gonna be interesting. I should be able to make it. But anyway, so I did end up finishing Resuscitif by Toni Morrison. Really enjoyed it. I highly recommend everybody to read it. I honestly feel it should be required reading, especially like in high schools, but that's just my opinion. Some people may have other opinions about it. As far as who I think was the black girl in the book regarding Twyla and Roberta, based off of how society wants us to think, certain stereotypes and things, when it comes to black people, or black and white people, or whatever, and just a society as a whole, and what our government has like sort of trained us to be, like in our minds and how we're supposed to think and stuff. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, but I think Twyla was the black girl and Roberta was the white girl, based off of their circumstances and how each one of them was living. But let me know if you read the Resuscitif and your thoughts. I think it was Twyla for the black girl, but I could be really wrong, and I could have just failed the experiment that Toni Morrison was doing when she had wrote this short story. But after I read Resuscitif, I ended up reading Wake Up No Light by Layla Motley, who also written Nightcrawling. And I read Nightcrawling either last year or the year before that with my members on my channel, and it was so freaking good. And that's why I was like, okay, I gotta read these poems by her new book by Layla Motley. And I have to say that a lot of the poems that she had in her book, I was really, really relatable. Her poems were very strong and powerful. The messaging was beautifully done. So I highly recommend Layla Motley if you haven't read her books yet. So she has Nightcrawling, and now she has Woke Up No Light, which recently came out a month or two ago, or last month. So definitely keep your eye on that, and I love the cover too as well. But now I'm currently reading, it's in the Witcher series, The Baptism of Fire, because Gabby has her read along for The Witcher. So I'm listening while I get my toes and nails done. I'm going to be listening to the audiobook for that, and then go from there. There's a lot of other books I still need to read this month, especially the second book of the Gentleman Bastards series by Scott Lynch. I have to read that because I really enjoyed The Lies of Lacrimora last month. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Mine is a little bit all over the place, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I was just in a rush of getting dressed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so freaking late. But yeah, that's what I'm off to do. I know later on I have to help my husband clean, and then later on this evening I also have to go to work. So today's just gonna be fun, and it's gonna be very productive. But I will catch up with y'all later. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you soon. All right, y'all, I made it just in time for my appointment, so it's time to get my nails done. So let's go. So here is my nails. Emily does a fantastic job when it comes to my nails. I always go to her. She is always my go-to. Like, if you ever come to Columbus, Ohio, definitely stop at Shiny Nails and ask for Emily. She's amazing. I mean, pretty much everybody that works at this nail salon is absolutely fantastic. You can't go wrong with either one of them. They're all talented. Everything is hand painted, so they're just amazing. So amazing. Emily, amazing. I've referred her to so many people, my coworkers, my sister, my cousins. So everybody, like everybody that I know mostly that loves like their nails to be done, they go to Emily. But yeah, so there is my nails. But I am off to go home because like I said earlier, I have some stuff that I have to do with my husband as far as cleaning and taking care of stuff and then getting ready for work. So the next time I have an update, you'll probably see me after I get off from work and I read a little bit as I get home. But I'll talk to y'all later. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday and I'm currently doing some reading sprints, as you can see. Once I got off from work last night, I was freaking tired. I'm not going to lie to you all. Like, this is me being transparent with y'all. When I'm tired, I'm tired. And sometimes I just don't feel like filming. You know, I am human. But I am, like I said, I'm currently doing reading sprints. I'm still reading The Witcher, The Baptism of Fire. I'm trying to read this book before the live discussion from on Gabby's channel, The Curious Owl, because I want to get in on this discussion, and I feel like since this is my last week at my current job, I should be able to at least attend or be there. Hopefully I'm not working elsewhere, you know, as far as helping Keandre cleaning or whatever, or being called in at my other job just for a couple hours. But yeah, I'm ready to talk about Geralt. I'm ready to talk about Dandelion. I'm ready to talk about all that is happening. And like originally, I don't know if y'all know this, but I had pretty much soft DNF'd the Witcher series because I read the first 4 books, and like the first 2, like the first 3 or whatever, I was enjoying it. Guinevere, Geralt from the beginning to, you know, how he was created, how we met him, and Dandelion, or, you know, in the series he's called Jaskier. But I just wasn't feeling it. And now I'm starting to get back into the groove of things. So yeah, I'm up for a discussion for it. So I definitely am excited for the live discussion with Gabby. And then after I finish The Baptism of Fire, I need to read, I really need to get on Blood at the Root. Because I started this and then I stopped at I was only like maybe 30 minutes in with the audio. So I'm going to probably reread what I read so far and then go from there. So I feel like this is going to be my next read. And then I want to read Thirsty by Jas Hammonds. I still need to read the second book of the Joan Bastard series. I have a lot going on. I've been deviating from my TBR because I am a mood reader, y'all. It happens. I still need to read Skin and Bones by Renee Watson. That's on my list. I also need to read Sunbringer for my members in our live discussion that we'll be having the second week of June. So I still have time. I'll probably end up reading that closer to the end of this month and the beginning of June. So that way it stays fresh in my mind and I'm capable of recapping everything that I read for that book. And then I want to read some manga, but I'm trying to put some manga aside because I need to get through all of my physical TBRs as well, because I have a lot of books. It just got randomly dark. Hopefully the sun comes back. I think it's just a cloud. But let me turn my salt lamp on. There we go. Sort of helps a little bit. Sort of, right? But yeah, that is my plan literally for the rest of this month. I am going to be doing a video coming soon of pretty much giving you what I've read so far in May. I figured that would be easier for me because I read a lot so far in May and I just cannot do a full-blown May wrap up with all the books together. It's not possible. So for me, I think I'm going to do a May mid-month wrap up video. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying to get everything together because I went to the library, read some picture books. So I'm trying to get all that together. I read a lot of audiobooks as well. So yeah, I have to get my stuff together. and figure everything out. But I'm currently doing sprints. I'm probably going to do, as far as sprints, probably another 2 to 3 hours of sprinting. Nothing too crazy because I'm still trying to be productive. I still have, while I'm doing sprints and listening to a baptism of fire, I'm also doing laundry, getting things ready for my kids for school this week. So yeah, there's a lot happening, but all good things, all good things. So everything's been positive. We've been, things happen, and it's just trying to keep that positive energy, that positive vibe. Like I said earlier, I'm human, still processing certain things, and that is perfectly fine. I'm trying to give myself grace. And yeah, so I'm just living life to the best of my ability. Got my new job, which I'm really excited to start, which is going to be not this coming week, because this is my last week at my current one, but the following week after this week I'll be starting. And then next month my kids and I are going to be going out of town, which I'm excited for. There is going to definitely be some type of vlog for when we go out of town, no question about it. For like, we have to. And then, yeah, so I have a lot going on. I still need to dye my hair, which is probably going to take place sometime this coming week. And then I'll be getting my hair done the following week, or 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, I'll be getting my hair done because I need a retwist. Eventually, I'm going to take this, like, I got the ends out or whatever because they were, in a 2-strand twist. So I took those out. This was slightly curly. And then I'm going to take this part out as well. And then dye my hair. I asked my husband if he would help me. Just to see if he would help me, because I know he wasn't going to, but just to see. He might have changed his mind, but he ain't gonna do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up dyeing my hair solo dolo, which is completely fine. I was expecting that anyway. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. It's been a fun time vlogging. I really like this form of me doing vlogs instead of videos. Like, there'll still be some single videos, especially like I said, I'll be doing my May mid-month wrap-up video. You recently saw my fairy loot unboxing video. I still have my single book reviews that I will still be doing, but I feel like vlogging, especially how my life is and with everything going on, I feel like this is easier for me at this time. Something might change in the future where I might do a lot of single videos, but I don't know, right now it's just not in the cards. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed this vlog. I know it was all over the place, but I'm just literally showing y'all, like, this is my life. It's unpredictable. I really, like, my schedule is all over the place. Like, stuff happens, and, like, it is what it is. But I really hope you have a great day, all of you that are watching this vlog. Thank you so much for watching it. I know it's insane, but I promise you I'm trying to get better and better and better as I go when it comes to the vlogging concept. But yeah, I hope you'll have a great day. Once again, thank you so much for watching this vlog. Definitely make sure you hit that like button. That helps out my channel. Make sure you subscribe as well. And also hit that notification bell whenever you get a chance, because that will notify you. YouTube be tripping sometimes. But usually once you hit that bell, that notification bell, you'll be notified when I upload more videos, especially for the future videos. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are staying healthy and staying safe, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye everyone.